Aloha friends, are you a carnivore and you're looking for something different to eat this morning? Well, I'm going to show you how to make my carnivore bagels, and this recipe is going to blow your mind. It is in my latest cookbook called Carnivore for Weight Loss. This is the best book I've ever written. I've been working on it for over 3 years. It's a very special book, near and dear to my heart. But before we get started, my name is Maria Emmerich. I'm a nutritionist who specializes in the keto and carnivore diet. And I've been helping people transform their lives for over the past 20 years. I have the best job in the world. And I also love to cook. So come jump in the kitchen with me to make carnivore bagels. Okay, my friends, to start the carnivore bagels, what are you gonna use? We're gonna use meat. And you could use a variety of different meats if you want to. I've done it with ground pork. I find the best neutral bagel flavor to be ground beef and ground chicken. Now the full measurements will be in the link below because this is in my new book, the Carnivore for Weight Loss ebook that I created. It took me about 3 years to finish it because I just wanted it to be just perfect. But what you're going to do here is saute the ground beef and the ground chicken. Now I have used chicken breast just diced up because this is all going to go into a blender in a little bit. So we are going to just cook this until the chicken is no longer pink. But seriously, the Carnivore for Weight Loss book is the best book I've ever written. I love it. It's not just a cookbook, it's educational, and people are absolutely loving it. I've had many recipe testers help me out with that book, and it is a hit. So you can find that in the link below too. Thank you for your support. I appreciate everybody. You know, I started writing to raise money for our adoption many years ago when my husband lost his job. So it's thanks to all of you that I have my 2 wonderful boys. And today is actually our anniversary. They became U.S. citizens, so it's a special day for us. So it's almost getting there. I'll finish this up and we'll get to the rest of the recipe. All right, now that the beef and the chicken are all cooked through, I'm going to add that to my blender. There we go. And I am going to add the rest of the ingredients. I'm actually doing a half of a batch because I'm leaving for Bali in a few days. So I'm only going to make 4 bagels. And I'm going to add the eggs to this mixture. I'm going to add my further food gelatin. Here's the thing. Since I'm doing a half a batch, we're going to do half of the amount. And I'm going to add baking powder, half of the amount of that for the full recipe. And this is totally optional. You could add a few ounces of powdered Parmesan cheese. I freshly grated this. Or if you're dairy free, you could do nutritional yeast if you want to. And then we're going to puree this. Oh, we forgot the salt. Where's the salt? It wasn't sitting here. Never forget the salt. Salt is a flavor enhancer. And I'm going to add that to it. Oh, and Further Food is so generous. If you use code MariaMindBody, you save big time. And this huge tub lasts me a very long time. So sure, it's a little bit more pricier than what you can find at the grocery store, but it's huge, right? It's totally worth it. So I'm using this blender because my Vitamix broke. They probably wouldn't like me saying that, but it did. Gotta find the cover. Okay, it took a hot minute to find the blender. And now we puree it up. This is a Breville Blue. Is it called a Blucer, Craig? Weird. I got it from Halle Berry's when I did the thing with her, but puree it up until it's a nice thick dough. All right, now that it's nice and thick, this is the donut pan, or it's a donut pan, bagel pan, whatever you want to call it. Everything tastes better as a bagel, right? Or as a donut shape. And I'm gonna use this Wagyu beef tallow. I love frying our steaks in it because it can get to a really hot temperature and get a nice crispy edge on that steak. And I'm just gonna grease the pan. You could use the duck fat spray if you have that. I don't work with this company, but I'd love to. The South Chicago Packing Company. So grease this up. And my oven is on to 350 degrees. And seriously, these bagels are, you'd never know they're made with meat. They're so good. Sometimes you just want something different, you know? I'm like a dog, I could eat the same thing, but once in a while it's fun to have something different. And here is our batter. Just gonna divide that up. You see how thick it is. That. Probably could have pureed it a little bit better, but it's all fine. And we're gonna bake it for about 16 to 20 minutes or until it's cooked through. And we're gonna see what Kai thinks of these. I actually already know because he ate them the other day. My dog loves them too. So fill that up. And into the oven it goes. So here they are in the oven and they are rising. They're gonna rise some more. And I would suggest don't undercook them because they will shrink if you underbake them. So be patient. Okay, my friends, here are the bagels, and I highly suggest to let them cool completely in the pan before you remove them. But ta-da, here are the bagels, and I'm gonna slice that just to show you just how bready this is. It's pretty wild. Ta-da! It's just like bread. And you could make it into a loaf pan. It would take longer to bake, but these are your bagels, and who wouldn't want a bagel on a flight to Bali, right? I have a 36-hour flight to Bali. I better bring some food to eat, so bagels and cream cheese. Let's see what Kai thinks. Hey Kai and Bella, we have some carnivore bagels for you, and we know Bella likes them because she gobbled them up, didn't she?
Yes.
It was so cute. But anyway, Kai, if you want to try this version, because I know you love the pork ones, let's try these. You can put some cream cheese on there if you want to, but you don't have to.
Let me just do this.
Just a little bit.
Yes.
Oh, Bella wants some.
Oh, it's breaking.
What do you think?
That's so good.
You like it? Is it bready? Or does it taste like beef? What do you think?
Both.
Both? It's a carnivore's dream, right? Oh, you want to break a piece off for Bella? You're such a good girl, Miss B. No? She liked the other ones. Aw, what do you want
I'll
to...
set it down for her.
Okay, what do you want to tell people, Kai?
Cook with your kids. Oh yeah, and share this video with your friends.
And if you think this is a cool recipe, share this video, especially with all your carnivore friends. Happy eating, everybody. If you want to change your life like I've changed mine with food, I would be honored to help you. Many of you don't know that I was twice my size. I had acid reflux. I had PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. I had depression. I had IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome, and food changed my life. And not only did that happen, I get to eat good food, right? Good food. So if you want to eat good food, I have perfected meal plans made by me and personal help with supplements or modifications if you have Hashimoto's, if you have Graves, if you have IBS, if you have PCOS, contact me. I would be honored to help you. You can go to keto-adapted.com and find a lot of different options there for personalized help, or message me by commenting below on this YouTube video, or you can check me out at mariamindbodyhealth.com. Mahalo.